original K Dot. Oh, buddy boy. Oh, buddy boy. What's good? What's good? What's good? Sloppy, what happened, baby? Oh, Kendrick been up in his mouth. Somebody hand him a Grammy right now. They handed him 5. Kendrick Lamar wins 5 Grammy songs. 5 Grammys off one song. One. Can you imagine if G and X was able to be added to the collection? TV off. Squabble up. That would have made the day. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Escalation has arrived. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Ah, man. Look. Mm-mm-mm. He said, y'all twinning. That's right. Y'all made fun of it when I had it. But Kate, I wear it. It's all good now. I can go outside. Wah, 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 wah. But see, where Dot live, they ain't gotta have the fur, the insulated fur. Where I live, I need the insulation, you know. The whole crowd was screaming and performing this song. Beyonce loved that. Cause she just can't stand Drake. Say Drake. You gonna sue the Grammys? That's what they thought about your lawsuit. Say Drake. Oh my God. Let me guess, Trizzy. UMG bought them Grammys. They bought K Dot the Grammys. Did you see all the people in the Grammys? Did you see them? You can't buy that. UMG can't make everybody in there go crazy over the song. They got Taylor Swift. They got everybody that don't like you, Sloppy. This is a song about you. This was the coronation of your demise. And everybody danced and celebrated the end of Drake. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I already expected it. So I didn't know K Dot was even there because Mustard kept coming out speaking for the awards. But on the very last one, K Dot actually showed up, and that was that. Yes, that was that. I was quite amazed at the level of care of everybody being so locked in. Like I haven't seen that in a while, where everybody's just so on point and ready for the song to kick off and do what it do. Hmm. There are so many different people out there. That's why. And when you have a situation where there's so many people that's against you, no matter what, this has a lot to do with Drake, period. They don't like you, bruh. Because as K Dot told you and as he showed you, he's he's rooted in respect. He's rooted in staying to the most high. When he won, the first person he thought was thanked was who? The most high. And why did he do that? Because he knew and he know what's real and what isn't. Oh, it's over for Sloppy. Sloppy made this a mess. You see everybody? Look at Beyonce. Her and Michelle there. Look at Taylor Swift and everybody over there. They are loving it. Look, they are loving this. K Dot and his table. I don't know who this is in this dress. Good Lord. She is something special. Miley Cyrus hands him the Grammy for Record and Song of the Year. Mustard is like, man, thank you, dog. This chick I'm with, I would have never got if it wasn't for that song. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we got it. Oh my goodness. Well, I was doing that because I didn't know if they were going to copyright it, but you know what? Sloppy, I don't care what you do. Let's do it. Take it back. Look at Beyonce. Yeah. She's all excited. People applauding. They know what time it is. Look at old Taylor Swift. Look at her. She getting thick now. She's a little skinny girl. And he finally shows up. I tell you, boy, Mustard's so happy he don't know what to goddamn do. I remember the biggest thing Mustard had was LMA. Boy, Drake, you better get that lawyer ready to admit that lawsuit. Yeah, look at old mustard. Like, yeah, we got that dude. We got him, baby. Champagne sloppy. It's over. The coronation is still ain't done. You damn right. I am not like champagne sloppy, and I'm proud. Champagne sloppy. And I'm telling you, that guy has been moving so sloppy, it is unbelievable. Exactly. They not like us. Oh yeah. He waited to show up at the Grammys on both Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Diabolical. Yeah. Meanwhile, Drake's doing karaoke over in Australia. This is what losing looks like. Now I had to wait all these years just so y'all can understand my point when I told you Pusha T did not beat Drake. Now you understand what beating Drake looked like? This is defeating Drake. This is what it looks like. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Right. When I leave here, do you know what I'm going to be blasting out of my car? Not like us. Do you know what I'm going to be blasting all for this week? Getting ready for the Super Bowl? Not like us. I'm going to be playing TV off, GNX. That thing is going right back in rotation. Somebody trying to tell me GNX was whack. Really? They even told me it ain't a West Coast album. Really? I'm telling you, there's so many people that hate on K Dot for no reason. It's over, man. Just let it go. LIG, let it go, man. Just let it go. Record of the Year and Song of the Year. The first rap diss record to ever win a Grammy. And it was Song of the Year and Record of the Year. I told you when we start looking at the greatest diss records of all time, this gonna be number one. This gonna be every diss song there is. I know No Vaseline is flawless, but the end results of this record and what it did clearly, by any standpoint, never did nothing like this. But you got to understand something. Those records weren't designed to be like pop hits. They were meant to send a message to the other person. to humiliate the other person. This not only humiliated Drake, but it also celebrated the fact that he was destroyed. It became a celebration of an evil presence that was vanquished out of the business. Because everybody who didn't like this man, this was the anthem. They didn't have the words to say it. This said everything they wanted to say. That's right. Get him out of here. They all didn't like him. And you got to remember, when before this rap battle started, most of the people liked Drake. I was one of them. I the one that was like, hey, it's got to be a good battle. I don't think he should do it, but okay. I had no problem with Drake. It was not the way it is right now. Between me and Champagne Sloppy. Hell, me and him got a beef that's probably bigger than him and Kendrick. This fool complained to YouTube about my video. Everybody, he probably did it to others too, but he did it to me. And once he did that, oh, we had a problem. Oh, we had a problem. Me and you, Sloppy, got a problem. And I told you it was going to be settled here. Because, see, I could do this better than you can. I could get on this camera and hit record and do this live better than you can. So until you get that fat Teletubby academy to be your doggone weapon to go against me, he ain't strong enough. He ain't built strong enough like that. Casa not gonna be, who is that? They're not strong enough to go against me. And you don't have the type of power to battle me on this. So you were gonna lose. And once you drew that line in the sand and thought I was gonna back down, I escalated it. You should have never crossed me. That was worse. I know you panicked because when Euphoria came out and I did the video for Euphoria, you got mad. You got mad at everybody who didn't go along and dance to your tune. You thought I worked for you. I don't have an OVO check. I don't work for you, dog. Never did. I'm never on a payroll. You never paid me for nothing. Right. He never paid me for anything. He never came to my channel, nothing, but he watched my material. And once I didn't dance to his tune, that's when he wanted to change script up on me and go complain to YouTube and talk about I was harassing him. Harassing and bullying. I'm harassing and bullying you, Sloppy? For real? You told YouTube I was harassing and bullying you and put my video in a Discord to try to get other people to write fake shit about me? And you thought I was going to let you get away with that and not go after the head of the snake? I went right for you, Sloppy, because now it wasn't about K-Dot no more. It wasn't about Dot. It's about your ass. You crossed the line, and now you got to take your medicine. And now you thought I was going to shut me up? You thought you were going to shut me up with that? Fool, you don't know me that well. That's only going to make me go up. Now, you want to complain about this video, Sloppy? Huh? Cry about that. Huh? You want to cry? Cry about that. Cry about that. They champion your demise. Yeah, cry about that. He beating you with music. That's right. Cry about that. Cry about that, Sloppy. Woo! 5 Grammy Awards. It feels good. Oh, man. Feels good. Sounds good. All of it's good. Woo! You might as well stay over there in Australia. Keep working in the karaoke. Trying to sell them tickets. Come on, get them up. Gotta get them tickets up, Sloppy. Come on, Sloppy. Don't give up, Sloppy. Come on, Sloppy. Don't give it up. I told you, don't mess with K. Dot. Told you. Clear as day, you didn't listen. I told you, put your focus on what? I said, look, worry about Metro and Future. You can diss and battle rap them all day. You can tear them up. If you just did what I told you to do, you'd have been all right. You're focused on Dot, and now you got Dotted. You had me convinced you had something in the tank. I said, man, maybe Drake got something in the tank now. He sound like he got something in the bag. So man, I'm gonna shut up and just let it go. Because you already went there. But I told you, you messed up by giving that song to Academics and not putting it under your own account. I told you that, Sloppy, didn't I tell you? Not owning up to your music. And then you're like, we waiting on you. We waiting on you. Where you at? They was like, man, we don't know where that came from. We don't know if that's you. Kendrick manager told you what? We don't know if that's you or AI. So we stand by it. He didn't release it under his account. Then he finally released it under his account. Stood by the song and called it Push-Ups. But for weeks, it was dropping Give Me 50. And we all reviewed the song. We was like, all right, well, let's review the record and see if the record is, anything. Is it worth anything? And it was a good setup record. It wasn't bad. It actually was the better one out of all the diss songs he made. It was the better one. Then the tailor-made freestyle, if you cut out the Snoop verse and the Pac verse, the last verse, the one he did when it's him, that was actually cool. I was like, all right, cool. He got his confidence. He's got everything in him. Then Euphoria came out and changed his whole demeanor. But he was still kind of confident because he's like, I got my cat in the bag. I was waiting on him to go. Now I'm finna go. Euphoria came out and he tried to get his media pundits, all the puppets, to try to say, this didn't do nothing. You got Mano, you got Gilly, you got Cam and Mace and all them saying something different than what it actually was. So, and they thought that would have an effect. If we get these pundits to say the song ain't that, then people in the public can say the song ain't that. No, buddy, that's the thing. Your brainwash and your gimmicks don't work, Sloppy. Mhm. It didn't work. And why didn't it work, Sloppy? Is because you didn't trust the music. You tried to use all your tricks in politics and all the stuff, the sneaky moves behind the scenes to try to declare who's the winner. No, the fans are going to know who won by the music. The music is going to dictate it, Sloppy. The music. And when you came out doing the same old rendition. You did the same old melody rapping you did for the first 3 rap songs you did. You didn't change anything. What he gave you was a lesson in being an MC. You were too stupid to realize what the process was. He beat you in so many different formats, it was crazy. In Euphoria, he used 3 different beats, changed the tempo, the pace, rap styles, everything, and gave an outline, an introduction, an index to what was going to come in the battle. So if you listen to it, that's all it is the index. Euphoria is the index to this book that's going to say, this is what we're going to do. This is what everything is going to be presented. Right? So, once this was done, the outline was done. He smoothed things out with 616 and brought doubt. He relaxed from the high tempo intro. He started with okay, we got our index introduction. Now we're going to go to chapter 1. Chapter 1 was 616 in LA. And it brought in the questions, the doubt. It made your fans start to doubt. It made you doubt. It said, wait a minute. There's a mole. There's a spy. Who's the spy? So now everything's in question. Everybody, you're questioning people in your camp going, is it you? Is it you? Who the spy? Where's the spy? There's a spy. Kind of K-Dot noticed somebody's going on. Somebody telling. You were spiraling in a circle trying to find out who the damn spy was in your camp. He made you doubt the people around you. That's all 616 was about. He was going to let it be known from 616, I'm going to make you doubt your support. And the people who really with you, you ain't going to trust them either. And you're going to push them all away. So now everybody's scattered. Genius. Now you come with this big record after that, right? Your family matters, attacking his wife, everybody. Melody, you're back talking about Metro and Future and all of them, and you got one verse for Dot, right? He goes there, and guess what Sloppy does? Sloppy says, you know what? I'm going to turn it up. It's like, no, Sloppy, don't do it. Yeah, I think it's time to turn it up. Hey, matter of fact, hit the like button, y'all, because we cooking right now with Crisco. We cooking. Now, this is a masterclass. Okay? Something you have to sign up to get. Now, this is what happened after the fact. After it was done and Meet the Grams was already ready to go and record it. Meet the Grams was a completed song already done when he did Euphoria. He waited and wasn't going to play Meet the Grams until Drake made the mistake of mentioning his family, which he knew he was going to do. And once he played that, he knew I could release the song now. Here we go. Beep. Meet the Grams. So it just happened to be a coincidence that Drake named his song Family Matters. His reply to Family Matters was not Meet the Grams. That was him saying, okay, you want to take the gloves off? Fine. Here's what taking the gloves off look like. Boop. Hit the play button. So 18 minutes later, the song is already prepared and ready to go because he knows what you're going to say. So he knows if you cross that line and play those narratives, fine, I'm prepared for that. Here you go. Boop. And once that dropped, it brought and did a mood change. Instead of the same record he just did, high energy record like Euphoria, no, he slowed it down to a creepy storytelling and got the creepiest beat maker there is, Alchemist. Ew. It started off with Dear Adonis. Dear Adonis is the first opening words. Let me tell you about your father. Right then and there, everybody who was listening to this record was like this. Shh. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. So what Sloppy does after the fact, after this is done, right? Meet the Grams come out. Sloppy is spiraling right now because he can't believe it. He did all this work putting this music video to go with the song as it's released, and it's just wiped out in minutes by Meet the Grams. So now everybody's vibing off Meet the Grams. The next day, the next day, you got out of the blue. The song of the year, record of the year. I still remember telling my cousin who didn't understand what was happening, trying to say, I don't think this record is it. And I'm like, this is my cousin that rap. He raps and didn't think this was the one that I'm like, he was like, man, Chuck love this record. I'm like, you can't hear what this is. Yeah, man. I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it myself. Well, it was something different because once that happened, it was over. I think he was pulling for Drake through this whole battle. And the only song he liked was 616. But I don't know if y'all could, this thing would even probably pick it up. It probably won't. Damn. Because it's got to be far back or whatever. I know what I could do. I'll take the setting off. Oh, there we go. Setting is off. So as you can see, he said 616 in LA is right up my alley. But Chuck, go get that beat a thumbs down. I was like, oh, this has been great. Beats and rhymes by Kendrick. So when Family Matters come out, he's like, Drake's rapping now. And I said, whining now. This is his I Give Up rap. That's why he was like, sing like it or not. He can win over the public. People want him out. He may have better punchlines, but he, Drake, and who like Drake, other than maybe some chicks. And then he started putting it into Bible verses. Hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was the 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace. And then Drake had came back, and that's why he was like, ooh, light skin went in. Oh, West Coast clapped back immediately. Yep, he did. Not a fan of the beat, but I know the West Coast loves it. Talk about not like us. This was Sunday at like midnight. I said, that's a West Coast banger. Immediately. Soon as I heard not like us, I knew it was over. And I was like, you can never tell these days. That beat is tight though. They Not Like Us is a West Coast monster beat. Chuck is texting the same thing as well as everyone else. I can't listen to it without feeling like make that stop. I told him I knew it. And no, this is not this is the one he came out with that the hard part six, he Drake rapping now. I'm like whining now. This seemed like I give up rap. And that's what it was. I give up rap. I'm like, I knew it was over there. Sloppy was done. And nobody can help him. He thought he could grab somebody and they was gonna dig him out the grave. He ran at everybody he could for help and he couldn't get out of it. There was no wiggle room for you to go, Sloppy. It was over. Yep. Kendrick just opened his mouth and they gave him 5 Grammys right now off of one song. He got 5 Grammys off of one song. He didn't even release an album. The song is not on an album. This is the first Grammy. Like this song is not on an album. And damn near sold. It's already at 7. It's gonna be at 8 or 9 million. Is equivalent to 9 million record sales for Not Like Us. By the time it's all said and done, it's gonna go diamond. One song to rule them all. And I know my cousin, he's losing it. Sloppy. Oh, my singing didn't turn you all on. Sloppy's in there. Oh yeah, the song is going diamond. They can't do nothing about it. You can't stop it. It's all over. Thanks for hitting the like button. Hopefully, all of y'all are on the Patreon because I'm gonna light them up like a Christmas tree on the Patreon. I've been kind of nice. See, Patreon's kind of knew what he was doing from way out. I didn't really tell y'all until like really today what's been going on with Champagne Sloppy, what he been trying to do to my channel and all this stuff. So until now, that's what it is. Oh yeah. Tomorrow we will talk about. Well, later on today we will talk about Beyonce finally getting her album of the year. All of that. We'll do all that later. Right. That fake ass response, everything. Yeah, we'll say that video for later. Later on, after I get some sleep and doing everything else, we're gonna do that. Meanwhile, Sloppy, he's somewhere, doing karaoke in Australia. With as long as he got a drink, he all right. So stay your ass over there. Look at that. They telling me Drake caught doing karaoke. Oh man, he just sold out. I'm like, no, dog. He's trying to sell his tour. Let him do his little show. Go sing over there. Yes, we'll talk about all of that tomorrow. Um, and that's what it is. So shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, Dreamers Pro, The Star Report, uh, Screwface Gene, everybody. Big Kish, thanks Big Kish for actually, just doing a reply to one of my videos. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Y'all make it work. That's why we work so hard for y'all, dog. No sleep in the last like 28 hours. Absolutely. So yeah, on the Patreon, you got a video that's gonna air. That's gonna tell y'all what me and the NBA players have been talking about behind the scenes about the Luca trade. That's gonna air in another 15 minutes. Let me just tell you that. It's already done and ready to go. So if you're Patreon members, that video is gonna be Patreon only. And I'm out. Hey Drake.